going on, YouTube? Just want to make a quick video about a topic that I haven't been able to find a lot of information about, and so I was hoping I could reach out to the YouTube community and get some answers, or at least some more thoughts on it. And that is, should you let your motorcycle warm up? Now, most engineers and mechanics will tell you for cars, you don't need to let them warm up anymore unless it's really, really cold. And the reason that is because if your car is 25 years or younger, there's a pretty good chance that the engine's made out of aluminum. And while aluminum is a little bit more expensive than iron, it's a lot lighter, which means better fuel economy and, you know, better performance, but it also heats up a lot quicker than iron. And so you don't need to let your car sit in the driveway for 5-10 minutes for it to warm up, unless, you know, it's like -50. So most people say, well, if that's the case, then I don't need to let my motorcycle warm up. And I'm gonna have to disagree with that. And the reason why is because motorcycles rev a lot higher than cars. And that puts a lot more pressure on the cams, on the valves, on the pistons, on the crank. Everything that makes the engine an engine has to have a lot higher tolerances because the engine revs so much higher than a car. And while this may not be true, you know, for cruisers who are more than happy to sit at 3,000, 2,500 RPM, you guys on super sports, you know, the power doesn't really hit till you hit, what, 12,000, 14,000 RPM, and cruising is, you know, 8. And the thing is, if you turn on your motorcycle and then just jump onto the highway, not thrashing it, but just, you know, driving on the highway, your engine's revving at 8,000, 10,000 RPM. And I think that's a bad thing, because if the engine isn't properly warmed up, you're destroying your engine if you're running it at high RPMs when it's cold. And that was the point of view that I brought to the conversation. And so I'm reaching out to the YouTube community to see if there's anyone who has a bit more insight into this than I do. I have no mechanical expertise or engineering background, so this is me just kind of winging it. Wow, that's really cool. I like those God rays. Sorry, I got distracted. But I don't think it's good for you to ride your motorcycle when it's cold. You should probably let it sit for a minute, minute and a half, 2 minutes if it's really cold, just so that, you know, the oil moves around, you know, the rings, the pistons, everything kind of warms up so that you can go on your merry way. Anywho, that was it. So like, dislike, but please comment, because I really am curious what everyone else thinks or knows on the subject. So until next time, take it easy, guys.